Morning. Welcome to Living the Dream with MS. We're 3 videos in now, and I have to be mindful to not turn this into everything that's wrong. So I'm going to try to balance it out a little bit. I am going to start with what's wrong. I'm going to start with what I'm experiencing today. I don't know if you can tell by the lighting, but I have my lights off in my office. That's because today I am dealing with something called optic neuritis and the optic neuritis associated headache. Um, super quick, simplified what is MS will help tie in with this. Multiple sclerosis is an autoimmune disease where your immune system gets confused into thinking that the myelin sheath over your nerves is an antibody, and they attack it, and that's how they get through and damage the nerves. So if you think of a wire, the myelin sheath is the plastic that's over the copper. And so if you cut away the plastic and start cutting into the copper, that's the damaging of the nerves. So with optic neuritis, there's an inflammation and irritation that attacks the optic nerve, which is the nerve that attaches to the back of your eyeball. So when you have this, it causes some pretty significant pain, especially with eye movement. It can cause light sensitivity and blurred vision. I've actually lost almost all the vision in this eye during attacks like that. That's not what I'm experiencing today. It's just slightly blurry. The pain is there. The best way that I can explain the pain is if you imagine, and not to be too graphic, but if you imagine what it would feel like if somebody was taking a butter knife and cutting the nerve on the back of your eyeball. That's what it feels like. It hurts like hell. And that's why my eyes are kind of sagging. Everything's a little painful right now. This will go away in a few days without really any intervention. I'll keep it dark. I'll try to rest and things like that. But it is one of the things of MS, again, that's unseen. If it gets real bad, you would notice because I wear sunglasses sometimes. Today, it's not quite that bright, and I'm able to manage it like this. So that's my challenge for the day. However, everything's about choice. And I could have chosen to stay home in the dark bedroom with the lights off and not done anything today. And I would have been, quote unquote, justified. However, emotionally for me, once I do that, it drags me down. And it becomes difficult to recover. And so my option or my choice was to push through it, to come in. And I'm not going to be able to do a ton, but I'll be somewhat productive and I'll feel better about it. And then I'm able to keep on a roll and kind of power through this. That's my choice. Not everybody has the ability to make that choice, whether it's emotional makeup or different tolerances to pain. And I'm not judging anybody's situation except mine. And with mine, if I can get out of bed, I have to do it because that's what keeps me rolling. Now, on the flip side of that is positive stuff. I was blessed. I was blessed with the ability with this disease to have a job that I don't have to go into work in a factory and work with my body. I don't have to be on my feet for 8 hours or anything else where this would really be a problem. I'm able to come into a comfortable office. I'm able to sit down and do work. If the pain's too bad or I need a break, I can shut off my computer screen. I cannot answer my phone. And we'll get to it at some point. So I'm very fortunate in that sense. I'm very fortunate that I have a spouse that's very supportive and makes sure that when I'm having a hard time that she helps as much as possible and keeps my physical responsibilities low. I'm lucky to have supportive kids who will do what they can to help to make sure that things are going well. Supportive parents, supportive friends. So the theme there is I'm fortunate to have support. Not everybody has that. So again, that's something critical. If you find out that you have the disease, it's really good to figure out what you have for support and get comfortable with using it or leaning on it. If you're supporting someone who has the disease, trying to gauge from them how you can support them best and then doing that, and not more or less, because sometimes more can feel overwhelming, condescending. I don't know what the word is, but hopefully that clears that answers a bunch of those questions. So today was a challenge. Tomorrow will be a challenge. Every day will be a challenge. It's up to me to rise to these challenges. And if I do, I'm comfortable and confident that I can keep going and keep living the dream with MS.